I personally officiated the wedding. There was a ring, there was dancing, there was a bottle of rum. I made. Beau here, and welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we talk about travel, we talk about travel hacks, we talk about lifestyle. Welcome. And in this video, I guess it's kind of a special one for me. I have been out on the road, I guess if you could say the road, for 30 days. And I'm going to tell you what I've been up to, where I've been, and stuff like that. And while I'm telling you, though, I'm going to have pictures because I personally hate vlogging. I did it back in 2015. If you're on my channel now, you can click through those. I personally think they're beyond horrible videos, but I mean, I guess they probably have some good content still. Yeah. So, if you don't know me, I came from Kansas. I actually flew out of Garden City, Kansas, which is a very rural airport in the far southwest corner of Kansas. But Kansas is in the middle of the United States. So I left there October 29th, and I flew from there to Manila. There was a couple layovers, but I flew from there to Manila. From Manila, I actually got a separate ticket and flew to Dumaguete. You may be asking, Beau, why do you always go to Dumaguete? If you've been following my Instagram the last couple of years, I have lots and lots of photos from the Philippines and a lot of photos from the Dumaguete City area, Darwin, and Siquijor. Well, short answer, I guess, is I absolutely love the area. The people are awesome. And since I continue to go back there, some of those people have kind of became family to me. So whenever I'm in Darwin, I feel like I'm kind of home. It's just a different feeling for me personally because I feel like they're my family. So yeah, so we went to Dumaguete City first. We actually stayed in I guess right in between Dumaguete and Darwin. Darwin is 45 minutes south of Dumaguete, right on the coast. Yeah, I stayed there for 10 to 12 nights. I can't remember the exact days. I think it may be in 12 nights. But Catherine did her open water and advanced. If you have not, please go watch that interview I did with her. I did a pre-dive interview with her. I also did a post-dive interview with her. The post-dive we just actually finished filming, and I just finished editing it. The pre-dive has been up for about 2 weeks, and this video is probably behind those, so I'm sure both of them are up, so go check those out. The pre-dive one, I'm a little bit I guess ashamed's a horrible word of it, but I didn't really like it nearly as much as a post-dive, just because it's been a while since I've been behind the camera, and I'm getting more and more used to it and more comfortable. Yes, we hung out in Dumaguete City, Darwin area. She worked on her courses. I actually did a project where I went out and gave school supplies to kids in Dumaguete City, which was an awesome project. I also made another video on that. You can go check that out. I'm planning on doing quite a bit more of that stuff. I haven't done that kind of stuff since then, though, just because the last couple weeks it's just been go. But as soon as I get back to Dumaguete City, or I get another opportunity, I'm going to continue to do it. There is a bird. So from Dumaguete City, though, we didn't really have a plan, but I decided, hey, let's go to Bohol. Catherine said, why not? She didn't know what Bohol was, but she said, okay. And it's Bohol, not butthole. Bohol. B-O-H-O-L. Bohol. Bohol. So, yeah. We went to Bohol next. We hung out there for about 6 days, 5 to 6 days. We actually stayed on Panglao. Panglao is where Lona Beach is. We were about a 10 minutes walk from Lona Beach. Me personally, it wasn't my favorite place just because of tourism has kind of made that place where it's very touristy and stuff, which means prices go up. It's just... tourism is good in some cases, bad in others. Me personally, I prefer to go places that have a whole lot less tourism. So we stayed in Panglao. There's also an Airbnb video up that's right now. I just posted it this morning. You can go check that one out. That one's actually probably a little bit more controversial. I kind of hammered them a little bit hard on it, but I stand by what I said. So yeah, but one day while we were in Panglao, we actually rented a guy in a car. They came as a team, and he drove us to the Chocolate Hills, the man-made forest, to go see the tarsiers, and we went and saw this giant snake, which was a complete tourist scam. I think it cost me $2 to get in. Not worth it. If somebody asks you to go see the giant snake, don't even bother. They have some pythons in boxes. They have this giant snake that supposedly died a couple years ago. I think it was a fake snake, but the chocolate hills were incredible. I love those. I got some awesome drone footage. I'm going to be playing it as I'm talking, and got some really good pictures too. The man-made forest was even better, just because we were there early. Now, if you go to these, try to leave your accommodation like at 6 a.m. I personally wanted to bring the motorbike, but at that point, Catherine had not learned how to ride a motorbike yet. And if you know me, I put a photo on Instagram, I'll put it right here, a photo of me in my backpack. And if I have my backpack, it's one person per bike. That's just the way it is because it's so heavy and it's just bulky and it's hard to get an extra person on the bike. So I got some awesome videos, some awesome photos. However, if you are going to go, I cannot stress this enough. Leave as early as the guy will let you, earliest as you can. Like hindsight, I think we left they wanted us to leave at 8 or 9 in the morning. I got him to leave at 7:30. I wish I could have got him to leave like at 6:30 or so. Just so we had plenty of time and you beat the crowds. The man-made forest, you need to be there before the crowds hit, or you're not going to get that iconic picture of you standing in the middle of the highway and nobody else around. You're going to have to do some Photoshop on it. You're going to have to make it look and be fake. So yes, from Bohol though, we actually took a ferry to Cebu. Bohol, the internet was so we needed to upload some videos and stuff like that. We needed a couple days just to rest. We went to Cebu City for 3 days, hung out there, went to Mad Monkey Hostel. That was super cool. I highly suggest. We personally did not stay there. We stayed in an Airbnb that was, I believe it was $20 a night. It was the same cost, like since we split it, as the Mad Monkey Hostel. We stayed about 3 blocks away from Mad Monkey Hostel, so we could actually go there, and we had dinner with them. We went on a pub crawl. I highly suggest that. Also, I don't think there may be some videos from that night. I don't know if I'm going to post them, but I will have to see. And I may post them, I may not, I may put them on here. So yes, from there though, we packed our bags and, well, let me tell you how I found this island. So I like to go to islands, like I said, that are not very touristy and stuff. I just happen to be looking on Google Maps. That's how I've done it the last couple times, is I'm just looking on Google Maps and I'm looking at ferry routes, and I have a app, I think it's called Rome de Rio. I'll put the name right here. I highly suggest it. It shows you ferry routes. It shows you all like the ways you can get to a place. You can take the bus, you can fly, because it shows everything. So yeah, I was on Google Maps. I found this island called Camotes. I think it's Camotes. I kept on calling it Camotes, but that doesn't matter. Camotes Island, I'll put it on the map so you guys can know. It's about an hour and a half, 2-hour ferry ride from Cebu City, and I mean, it is incredible. We actually didn't see a lot of tourists there. We were actually there on a Saturday and Sunday. We stayed there 5 or 6 nights, and we didn't really see a lot of tourists. It was a great time. The food was awesome. We actually stayed by, do you remember what that beach was called? Okay. The beach that you got married on.
It's Santiago, and I'm divorced now.
It was Santiago Beach. And speaking of marriage, Catherine got married.
And divorced.
So congratulations, Catherine. Woo!
Thank you.
That was confetti. Yeah, she got married. I'm gonna put together a little slideshow for you guys. It was a beautiful wedding. I guess things here in the Philippines move pretty quick. She met the guy the night before, just like a very casual encounter. Just, hi, how are you? I think they had a couple drinks as a group, not one-on-one. And then the next night, it's me and her, and yeah, she gets married. He asked for her hand. I say, I mean, sure, it's up to her. And she's a married woman. She was off the market for 24 hours. Supposedly she got divorced, but I don't know. I personally officiated the wedding. There was a ring. There was dancing. There was a bottle of rum. I may have initiated this because I actually bought Table Locals. I bought them a bottle of rum. and a bottle of Coke and a bottle of Sprite. So this could have partially been my fault. However, love was in the air. I could feel it. Obviously, Catherine was feeling it a bit because she was the one that got married. What was his name? Boss J was definitely feeling it. Like, the love was strong. It still is kind of strong, but I think it fizzled out on Catherine's half. I don't know. I haven't talked to Boss J since. She said that even though I want to hang out with him and be best friends with him, I can't. So, I mean, I was so close to having a friend. So, from Dumaguete Island, we went back to Cebu City. We went to Cebu City it was supposed to be for 2 to 3 days. Ended up staying for, I think, 3 to 5, I think it was 5 nights total. We actually did our first visa extension. It was actually a super, super easy process. I just Googled a place that does visa extensions and just went to the tourism bureau. I think it's called the tourism bureau. And we sat there. So you pay for it, which for us, it costs 3,000 pesos, which is $60 for 29-day extension, 28 or 29. And yes, you pay them the money, you fill out the paperwork, super easy. You hand them the passport. You sit in like a waiting area, make sure your phone is charged. Both of ours were about dead, so we decided that so I could watch YouTube videos. She did not, because we needed a way to get home. But yes, make sure your phone's fully charged, because you may sit there. We sat there for 2 hours. It was a pretty easy process. Make sure you have time, like I said, though. And while also we were in Cebu City, we just pretty much hung out, did some editing. Beau here. I don't always drink, but when I do, I drink Boot Hill Distillery. They have a wide range of products, so I guarantee they have something for you. And did I mention that Boot Hill Distillery is a soil 2-sip operation, which means all grain used in the process is grown here locally in Kansas by the owners. What are you waiting on? Go to www.beauhilldistillery.com, type in your zip code, and it'll come up with all the liquor stores near you that sell Boot Hill Distillery products. And don't forget to come by for a tour and a cocktail. My personal favorite is the Dove. I hope to see you there. And from Cebu City, we decided that we would go to Tablas. Tablas is an island. I'm going to pull it up on the map right here. Tablas is a beautiful, beautiful island. I don't really know how to explain where it's at. It's in the Romblon area. It's right north of Boracay. There you go. It's right north of Boracay. We actually flew from Cebu City to Boracay. So I can't remember what the airport's called. I think it's MPH, maybe the airport code. But we flew into there. That's 15 minutes from Boracay. You have to take a ferry, but it's 15 minutes from Boracay. But instead of going to Boracay, we stayed there one night, and then we came to Tablas. This will be our second night on Tablas Island. I absolutely love it here. It's super not touristy, which is awesome. We actually wanted to go to the beach today, but it's raining, so we're just kind of chilling at the Airbnb. We're doing some video editing, and from here we don't really have a plan. May go to Romblon after, but like I said, this is day 30, so I mean, this is how I've done my whole trip though. We are not deciding where we're going till a day or two previous, because it seems like if you plan ahead, you always regret something. You always regret meeting somebody that's going somewhere super, super cool. So yeah, we were actually supposed to go to Siargao a couple weeks ago. Those plans got scrapped just because I didn't want to sit on the ferry for 12 hours. Catherine agreed, and then I saw Camotes. So, and then this island came up because I found a cheap flight. I think our flight here was $44 each or something. $44 each to Boracay, and then Boracay. The ferry ride here though was $13 each. So I mean, I'm trying to do this a budget way. I'm trying to do it a way that I think is best, and we're basically going day by day. So yeah, that is all for this video, And please, please like and subscribe. It means more than you know. And until next time, Beau out.